Kevin McBride. I am the National Coordinator, voluntarily, of the Pax Christi section in New Zealand, and spend about half my time in the Pax Christi office trying to put things together there, keep things in touch with each other. The other part of my time I work for the Catholic Diocese of Auckland on their bicultural program. So it's varied in human rights, anti-war, disarmament, and also cultural issues. Peace is, of course, not merely the absence of war. Peace is the realization of proper relationships. And I suppose, partly through association with the Māori people, those relationships to me appear to be relationships between God, people and the rest of creation. And so it's the working for right relationships in those areas which to me is peace. It's not a goal to be achieved, it's a process which will keep on operating as conditions change among people on the land. It's not necessarily physical violence in New Zealand. A lot of it is social and cultural, political, where dominating power is used to keep people in a state of subjection, and there is endemic violence on the streets, minor robberies and beatings up and so on, but it's not a tremendous problem there. We have had no wars in our country or conflicts of that kind for probably about 140 years. But on the other hand, we've seemed to want to engage ourselves in everybody else's wars. Even today, sending people to places like Afghanistan and Iraq, where we should be operating to bring peace and reconciliation and better relationships. Well, I suppose it can only be seeing the presence of the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of God among people everywhere. Yesterday we had this meeting with young people, and you can see how they're imbued and driven by a spirit which I can only see as the Spirit of God working among everybody. And I find this so frequently among the poorest people, anybody who is open to that Spirit working in them gives me hope. I don't see peace as a noun or a thing like that. I think we will always be called to work in this process of peacemaking. It's something that goes on. It will be always with us, and it's a call to just keep on addressing these issues of reconciliation.